Hi, I'm Marie Carr, and I'm a partner in our insurance practice. My area of focus is how insurance companies grow. I'm joined today by our insurance advisory practice leader, Jamie Yoder, who has been focused in looking at how innovation has been shaping the insurance industry for a very long time. Co-authoring The Future of Insurance, our colleague Anand Rao, who's been focused on not only innovation, but global innovation, analytics, and AI, and how that applies to insurance and financial services sector. Jamie, you mentioned the CEO survey before, and what struck me is that more than any other sector of insurance, half of insurance CEOs are concerned about AI and how it's going to impact their skills. Anand, you are the guru on AI. Why is AI so important in insurance of all areas?
Yeah, it's a very interesting fact, and we were quite surprised that insurance is coming on top in terms of both the awareness and the need to use AI, as well as what people are already doing. Again, we asked a question in terms of man versus machine. Which do you trust? Do you trust your gut feel, or do you trust the machine? And interestingly, insurance came up highest in terms of trusting the machine.
Really?
And that's actually reflected in some of the things that we are seeing happen in the insurance sector, maybe more so than in some of the other financial services sectors. What we see AI doing is basically three things. So one is automating the processes. So things that we have always done very mechanically with paper, with people, that is being automated. In some cases, to quite a substantial improvement in productivity, 30–40% improvement in productivity. So that's a big driver for insurance companies to automate either the claims side or the front end customer acquisition, underwriting side. So that's for the first one. The second one is more with all the data that we talked about. There's a huge amount of data that is coming in, and how do we generate those insights to be able to, as Jamie was saying earlier, micro-segment the market. So identify what is it that is needed for very specific groups of people, both the offering as well as the identification of the people. So that's all drawing insights from that vast amount of data. Again, cuts across all sectors. And then third is more informing the decisions, things we cannot really automate. So AI is still not got there where you can do anything with it, right? So in that sense, we are helping people think through their strategy, think through what are some of the emerging risks out there for commercial insurance players. So again, the systems are helping the humans make those decisions. So those are the three areas where you're automating process, generating insights from data, and then finally helping people make better decisions. It's happening across the value chain. It's happening across all sectors, all three sectors, four sectors.
Yeah, I think it's what I think is so fascinating about our industry. I mean, you look at commercial insurance. The great thing about this, the innovation, the disruption that are happening in other industries, right, are creating new risks, right, which is new insurance coverages, new ways that which we have to help them prepare. But going back to this point about the machine and what you're understanding, I think one of the reasons is that as insurers, right, we're the experts on risk, and the more we can get insight into what's happening, the better it is. And so you see a real interest and climb around the Internet of Things. So the IoT space is really about the ability to connect, directly with the risks, the elements of the risk. So you have a very granular, not just granular, you have very specific information about the risk at hand versus sort of aggregated risk. And those insights that we can get, one, you can put information in the hands of the customer. You're really helping the customer achieve better total outcomes. So looking where losses may occur, how do we, not just sort of safety measures and other things that we've always done, but can I actually inform and even take that to another level around how you can actually control for whether their total cost or their total productivity, or prevent business interruption and those activities. So we see a lot of innovations, and the pace of change in the IoT space, I think, presents great opportunities in the commercial insurance sector, and ultimately even in consumer and life insurance as well.
That's right. Yeah. So just as you have IoT and connected factories, connected manufacturing units, also have connected homes on the personal line side. People are looking at all the sensors, and that is a big area of investment for the technology companies to get into the home with all the sensors. And now insurers can tap into that emerging ecosystem of connected homes. Similarly, the healthcare is very much about well-being and having all the wearables and all those devices. And again, life insurers are tapping into that evolving ecosystem so that they can get the data. Of course, as consumers, we want to use those things to be healthy and to have the right kind of lifestyle, but that obviously impacts the life insurance aspect. So that's how we are seeing, as Jamie said, changes that are happening in other industries impacting insurance, both as an opportunity and also the risks that it poses, like cyber risk, which also become an opportunity for insurance.